Hello, hello, welcome to my garden. It's a while ago that I have posted here on YouTube, but now I'm back and I will try to post more often in this season. I have had a quite busy time with my new web shop and we are shipping all over Europe. But today I would like to talk about the garden. You can call it the winter garden. In few days we will enter March and it's quite mild, I can tell you, and I'm looking so much forward to this garden season. You can see I have my knee pads on here because I would like to dig up some of the snowdrops. I would like to divide some of them. I would like to have much more of these beautiful plants. I have my little spade here. Do you call it a spade? I hope so. Sorry for my English. As I always say, I call it a perennial spade. And in autumn you can buy snowdrop bulbs, but the problem is that they are very often too dry. They are drying out very quickly. So it's much better to find a place where you have snowdrops, or maybe you have a neighbor, a friend, and some from your family who have snowdrops. And you can see here now I will dig these up here, and it will be a nice clump here, and then I will divide them. You can see here they are looking great, and they are quite deep here. So yes, they are fine. And you can see here you have the bulbs, and we take them here, and it's a very good time to divide them when they are in flower, because then you can see them. You can of course also do it later on, but you know they will disappear. So it's a very good time to do it now. Here I have, I think, around 20, maybe 25 bulbs, and now I will find a place to plant them. And it's quite frosty, but I will try to find a place where we don't have snowdrops. Here we just have a small group, and yes, I think it's great here. And then I will just plant them one single bulb here, and with maybe 15, 20 centimeter apart. And then they will, next year there will maybe be 3 snowdrops in each group, and the year after there will maybe be 5 or 6, and after 3 or 4 years you can just start to divide them again. I really like projects like these because they're not that much to make in the garden just now. And when I'm planting these, I'm dreaming about this border. It will be just amazing. I call it my cottage border, and now I will show you some small clips, some small films from later in the season. Hope that you will enjoy. Isn't it amazing that a garden can change in this way? We see it year after year, and I always say that I don't want to see bare soil, and from May and for the rest of the season, all the plants, they cover the soil. I have a project more to show you, a thing which is very it's very practical to do it now. You can see here the Helleborus. They are started to flower in some places, but here they are just in bud. Here's a bit shaded. But what I do in the winter time is that I just take all the old leaves away. The problem is that they can get a disease, a spot. But if you take the old foliage away, they will not be, I think you call it, smitten. And I think also it's much nicer that you don't have all these old leaves here. But please take them away because they can maybe, if you don't take them away, you will have the disease of the new plants here. I will also take you on a little tour to the woodland garden. We are living very near to the forest. It's such a privilege to live here, but it also means that some parts of the garden will be a bit shaded in the spring, but it's really a pleasure in a garden both to have shade and sun and half shade. And here in the half shade there are so many plants who like to grow. I would also see here, I would like to show you this Salix. This is Salix Mount Aso with red pushes. I think this is just an amazing plant. I really like when there are plants with some winter interest. And here you will see in the spring, you will see thousands and thousands of daffodils, and it's such a pleasure when they bloom. A great project just now is also to take all the old hydrangeas flowers away. You just cut 1 centimeter over a bud, as you see here, and then I do it here. They are very nice in the winter time, but this time of the year I don't want to look at them. In the spring you will also see that the woodland garden is completely covered. You can't see the soil. And one of the reasons is this one. This is Allium ursinum. It's a nice plant, but I will say it's quite invasive. We have this plant in the forest. It's all over in the forest, and it's if you know that plant, you will know that it smells of garlic. It has the most beautiful white flowers, but the problem is that they are self-seeding, so they will come all over. But I think when they are blooming in the spring, they are just amazing. And I would also like to show you this. This is a fern, and this will sprout in about, I think, 1.5 months, and in the woodland garden here we have so many foliage plants, and it has been a pleasure to show you around today. I hope that you have liked what you have seen, and if you have something you would like me to show, please leave a comment. Hope to see you soon.